Okay, the chosen one is back. The biggest choice. Um. All right, we got. If you don't remember, it was literally just now. We got something rendering. Okay. Okay. Um. I sound like Drake. Okay. 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 All right. Uh. All right. So now we need to do this style thing. Um. Let's do so. Let's. Like, this is doing a lot. I want to say. Let's call this style. But then. I mean. I'm kind of like how do you declare a struct in GLSL? How do you do it? Oh. Okay. Um. Why is that red? Empty struct not allowed. Okay. Valid. Valid. Um. Oh. See, cascading errors. um. Style. Okay. Where's our new style? No, that's V2. Where do we actually specify style? Right in the compiler, right? Okay. It's gonna be something like this. But this is gonna be a vec4. This is gonna be a vec4. This is gonna be a border width. Or sorry, this is gonna be a float. This is gonna be a bool. This is gonna be a float. Shape I think is just an int shape. And shape arg is gonna be a float. Okay. Then we're gonna say in style. Can I do that? Is that even valid? Will it compile? That's the question. Let's see. Oh, right, it compiles when we run. Okay, it's definitely not gonna work, but let's see. Alright. Frag shader as well as shader. I think so, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but we can like. Okay, so then location 7. This, does it give us a size? That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be the same size as a map4. Oh. A style out is going to be style. A style. Oh, it's out. O style equals A style. Okay. Now, in our renderer, I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna make a new renderer for this thing. And then say we're gonna say v2. We're just gonna include renderer. Okay. So there should be no reference to v2 renderer. In context, oh, that's where we included it. Okay, yeah. Just to confirm, oh, this maps to here, and this is v3. Okay. Next, don't know why any of this is still open. We do want to enable this vertex attribute again. Say add. Honestly, see this, like, what's the size? What's the GLM map for? Size 64. If we go to box style size 52. One, two, three, four. Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 16, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, and then float. So now 64, 4. Okay. So this really could just be like, really what this should be. This should just be map 4. Okay, and then in paradigm shader frag I style. Now it's fine if, okay, so we may or may not need that, but let's say we do like style s equals, or style equals style I style. Hopefully this is just a cast. Okay, that's a constructor. So can we say style casting met or to another type in GLSL? Can we do that? I have these fields which, and all this fits inside a map for, I want to access these fields easily. Okay, alright, if that's the way it is, then fuck this. I mean, honestly, I told you, like, I really did tell you, don't trust me with the don't You know what I mean? Don't trust me with GLSL. I'm really not nice at it. I'm not the chosen one at GLSL. I'm just the chosen one in software engineering. Okay. And forgive me. I'm usually not the AI guy. It's just like I wanted an answer. I got an answer. We can just do that style, and then in paradigm shader frag. We don't need any of these other shaders open. So, call it style. Okay, so we're getting the style, and then in renderer, we are saying we're actually gonna pass this in. Now style buffer is gonna be. We can just reinterpret cast. Probably. Yeah, why not? Let's just reinterpret cast. Okay. So we fill it, we send it. So context here, or do something like this. We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna say reinterpret cast GLM map for box style. Right, box styles dot 0. Okay, that's stupid. That's not reading what I wrote. Cannot find switch. Okay. Oh, now you want to. Okay. Now is it gonna work? Fuck you, bro. Sorry. That's out of pocket. But like this is like this is just work, baby, work. You know what I mean? This could cause problems. Alright. How big is our style buffer? Boom. Okay. So, there's our style buffer. Now we need to say in paradigm shader, background color is gonna be 0. Let's see what this does. Run. Ooh. Crash and burn. There's no value named. Yeah. Alright. That makes sense, right? That's the value we set in here. Background color is pretty small. Okay, let's try. For these ones, we'll say Alright, this should, I mean, I don't know why this isn't working. I'm pretty sure we confirmed that. Oh. Shit. So reader, presumably, yeah, is done break. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we encountered that or where we added a style to the end like that. Okay, this might be another z-index issue. We may want to say something like quad, where is quad? Okay, so we are storing the z-index. Okay. So, really, see, okay, this is where we want to be somehow. Z-index should be quad.z-index. Okay. Now, where do we set this z-index? Well, z-index, unless otherwise set, which we're just gonna ignore, not do that. We're gonna say, let's say like negative 100 plus depth, right? That makes sense. Negative 100 plus depth. So we could say CTX current quad equals negative 100 plus LM depth. Now, this should be allowed to be negative. And so let's just see what sort of z-indexes we come up with. Okay, negative 100, negative 99, negative 99. Okay. Does that change anything? Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Look at that. Look at that. We got a style system and a layout system working and rendering. Stop playing with me. Alright. Okay, so now let's do something like, what happens if we do content scale? What if we do like 0.1. Does that make everything big? No. Okay. Alright. Don't know what content scale does then. Alright. Don't matter. Okay, so let's think about spacing. Or let's think about let's think about layout. Like, okay. So layout config. So let's say eval layout. So this means we come across a new layout. So we want to say something like current quad left plus layout config dot margin dot left plus layout config dot margin dot top. Okay, let's see if that works. I think the default, there should be some default margin. Okay. Okay. And then what we can do here, and this is like, this feels a little dirty, but because if we don't add any children, it's still gonna have some size. But I think that's fine for now. Okay. So why didn't, so width, okay, if it goes to the edge of the blue, how should this work? Okay, that didn't do. Okay, this doesn't do anything yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now every time we add a child, well, I want to get, oh. Parent config.dir. Oh, okay. See, this is interesting. So if the layout direction, let's think about down because we have it, right? So height, parent. So we have the right margin on the top and the bottom. So we're gonna want to create spacing. But what happens is the width is current cloud plus max width plus CTX parent layout config dot margin dot left plus parent layout config dot margin dot right. Does that make sense? Because we always want to consider this. Like if you're saying we have to have a margin, this is our like minimum width that this applies. And then plus parent layout dot spacing. Okay, and then once layout is done, we subtract spacing from, like if we're going down, we're gonna have an extra spacing, basically. So let's see what this looks like. But this should look a little bit better. Yeah, okay, yeah, we have an extra, so we need to know when the layout is finished. Then we say layout config. We say switch layout config.dir. And this layout config.dir case layout direction. I mean, we could just say like maybe we have a layout direction none for when we have no children. I don't know. I don't want people to have to like specify. I don't know. We can see. We can see. Could be the default. Encourage users to use row and call for down and right layouts. Alright, it's a thought. It's a thought. Layout direction dot down, layout config dot well, hold on. We know it's down, so let's just test down. Parent layout down dot height minus equals layout config dot spacing. All right. Let's see what this does. I'm not sure if this is going to be okay, and down spacing is 10. Oh, that's null. Ooh. Oh, we could say like if parent. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Huh. I wonder why that is. Are we doing this for all of these? Parent layout. Huh. Maybe we do something like this. Maybe we take this out. And we say, and we handle it at the beginning. So instead of doing this, right, we start with, this way we handle the case with no children. Okay. So where are we changing the width? Um, okay, so we're only, I see, I don't know. This is where I'm sort of like losing myself in this like layout thing. But if context parent layout quad resolved mask is and quad mask top, current quad height resolved. What it really should logically be is we add spacing, then we add height. Height Oh, hold on. Let's just make this cleaner for now. Let's not use some arbitrary 0 value because we might change that. So layout config. This one. Okay. So has children equals false. So layout info has children equals false. Okay. So then welcome to having children. It becomes apparent. Okay. So if it doesn't have children, parent layout config dot dir case parent layout config dot has children equals true. Down equals you guys stop checking text. You gotta remember you're like streaming or recording a video. Okay. What is happening? Oh no. Alright, wait, what are they saying? Oh, there's footage. There's Giants training camp footage. Oh, this is big news. This is big news. Big news for Big Blue. Alright, hold on. Alright. Why not, right? Let's see what happens. Okay. So Did that not get hit? Wait, so I'm confused. So that's good. This is not good. Why don't we have... How about this? Are we hitting that? Why is top already 20? Oh. Okay, so the top, we go down. Going back up. And what's the height? Top should be 10 now. Now... So what happens if we don't do that? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so... I mean, if it works, but I'm just, like, confused. So what happens if we go right? See how easy it is? Wham! Okay. Well, something's clearly the matter. So if layout direction is right, I think that's what we want. Do I not understand how my own layout system works? But we could save down and it works. All right. All right, let's work on these things. So we don't want to upload a new buffer every time. So what we could do, I mean, we're pushing the limit, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we can't. So it can't be passed in like that. But could it be passed in as a texture? See, this is what I'm confused. So like I'm gonna go. I mean, you'll see my question in a second. But what I'm trying to figure out is like, how do I pass 3 styles to the GPU per element? It won't fit in a vertex like buff. Like it won't fit in. You know, we only have 16 slots or 15 slots or whatever. So we can't use it all on style because maybe we want to send something else. So what I'm confused about is like, oh wait, maybe I should log in. Nah. I'm right. Well, let's see if it just logs me in. It's taking a while, so it must, right? God being good and everything. Alright, here we are. Okay. Let's go back to this one. Ayo. What's good, chat? Alright. Oh, you like it? Oh, you like it? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to pass in a style object. Pass in 3 style objects per quad to the GPU. Option A is pass them as part of the vertex array object. Guys, forgive me if my terminology is wrong because like I'm still like not that good at this. I mean, I'll figure it out. Anybody who's looking to hire me, bro, I will figure it out. Just like I'm doing right now. I'm locked in and I'll figure it out. And you do not need to worry about the chosen one when it comes to... I'm actually very good at this. I'm actually dumbing it down for you guys. I'm actually trying to become a teacher, so I'm trying to not... Yo, I'm up here. Maybe you guys are here. Maybe you're up here too, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to speak to the youth. Is really what it comes down to. So if I was younger and not as wise, maybe I would ask the question like this. Now I know the answer, but I'm asking it for you guys, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what chat says, and then we're gonna talk about it. Because part of this is like AI literacy. So I'm trying to figure out how to pass in 3 star objects per quad to the GPU. Option A is pass them in as part of the vertex array object. Okay. Option B is stuff them all into a texture and index them from the fragment shader. Pros and cons now. Let's see. Facts. No, it doesn't. Wait, so a 40 byte style becomes... No, because you can... Unless I'm unless the child who's working on this is misunderstanding. Can't you do something like... I think. I don't use render doc. Again, would not be streaming every frame. Okay, this is not getting the problem. This thing, this fake. No. It's just not getting it. It's just not getting it. Well, no, I already have those things. God. No, this is the only issue. Vertex... Color is a vec4. A vec4 is 16 bytes. Whatever. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Oh boy. Let's see. SSBO verse texture. All right. Let's just use the SS. Yo, I love Mac OS. Um, does it still run? I don't know why I'm using. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm developing for Mac OS, but I thought binding. So, huh? So this would go. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Alright, we're almost at an hour. Okay. Let's get. Ooh, we got a Venmo. Did someone pay me? Yay! Oh. Yes. Somebody is not happy my Venmo is the chosen one, for real. You all can Venmo me. It's very interesting. Very cool. Okay. Oh man. I'm sorry guys. I feel bad because I really thought we were just gonna be like styling shit and doing like real fun graphic stuff, but no. I mean we're doing like okay. I think I just need to read about SSBOs. What first things first, I wanna what is this? Extension. And I don't want this stupid AI. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Alright. So X extension provides the ability for OpenGL shaders to perform random access reads, writes, and atomic memory operations on variables stored in a buffer object. Application shader code can declare sets of variables. Buffer variables arranged into interface blocks in a manner similar to that done with uniform blocks in GL 3.1. In both cases, the values of the variables declared in a given interface block are taken from a buffer object bound to a binding point associated with the block. Buffer objects used in this extension are referred to as shader storage buffers, SSB. there are several significant differences. Most importantly, shader code is allowed to write to shader storage buffer objects, while uniform buffers are always read-only. Okay. Separate set of binding points, the maximum usable size for shader storage buffer independent. Okay, so we'll use them until we run out of space. Ability to write to buffer objects creates potential for multiple. Okay. I want to go to the wiki. I want to go to the docs. Let me see. What does it say? Okay. Alright, so I like get what this is. But how do I upload the data? Right? I think I'm just gonna write a texture. I think I'm just gonna write a texture. I mean, this is just insane. Alright, so we can do something like uniform sampler 1D use styles. Okay. So the real question is, how do we get the right index? Okay. So we have use styles, so we could do something like, well, we don't actually care about it here. What we care about it is here. Let's try this. And let's see if this works. Alright, so now we just need to upload the styles. So, renderer. We say GL ID styles text. Styles text. I thought I had... Huh. I thought I had like some sort of like upload buffer function. Text how do I do it? Oh wait, not in GLSL. Oh. Maybe I do want... Alright. It's enough. I've read enough. Alright, so we want a texture buffer object. Okay. I guess I didn't know about that. I just feel like with OpenGL it's just like there's so much that it's just like it's just like an API where I'm just like I don't know why, like I feel like I have to understand why things are a certain way. And like in order to do that, I feel like I have to understand like the implementation. I just feel like OpenGL abstracts so much. I'm not against it. I'm very grateful for just like being able to like get graphic stuff up and running. But like I do feel like I'm missing some knowledge, you know? All right. GL. How do I do this? Okay, what am I doing? First of all, I need to gen buffer. Okay, so I set the buffer data. Again, this is not gonna happen. GL bind buffer, GL text buffer. I'll change this. Again. Like. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's gonna crash. Yep. Failed to compile fire. Use of undeclared identifier. No matching function called a text will fetch. Oh, right. Sampler buffer. As there before. Yeah. So we do call text will fetch. Shouldn't that work? Alright, that looks like the right color. So now. Okay. Okay. Now we need to pass the index in here. So let's go back to our renderer and let's say can I get, I wonder if when I do instance rendering, get the index of the instance I'm rendering in the shader? No. Okay. Do I have to do flat in? Yeah. Okay. Didn't work. That's cool. That's cool. Why didn't it work? Well, Huh. Wrong. Am I doing something wrong? I'm sorry, I'm not talking because... Oh. That makes sense. I guess. So instance ID times 4. What happens if we just do that? We're gonna get some zany values. Okay. Oh. Four times 3. Because, right. Oh wait, I actually, no. Let's pick something noticeable. Alright, so if we go 0, it should be green, right? Okay. That's not working. Styles. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm such an idiot. Wait, how do I set the, view styles? How do I specify that? Maybe we're just uploading in the wrong way. Create the buffer. Oh, create the texture that views the buffer. Wait, what? What? Create the texture that views the buffer. I'm actual styles text equals GL gem buffer. So why do we do this? So that styles. Do I even have this? No. I'll fix this later. I don't have the patience right now. Then target. Type. Okay. It's not always gonna be 2D, bro. Come on. Think about it. GL bind texture. That's back when I was trying to make it easy. Texture. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, hour 30. Okay. Man, we're going crazy. We're locking the fuck in. Huge. Going up to Greenpoint tomorrow. The cherries in one. The biggest. I'm getting cold. Pop that off. Okay. Well, let's bring this home. Once we get this up, I'll end the video. I'll start a new one. That's what I'm gonna do. Get some more water. Okay, so we bind. I mean, should we say GL active textures GL? Alright. Alright, chat. Getting rid of all this. Because chat does get confused by comments. Once. And then render. Alright, chat, tell me what's wrong. It's gonna get it so wrong. Frag. Alright. There's something glaring. The buffer object, not a texture, so one of these should be. Alright, I'm just gonna. I am gonna fix the names because that is actually really confusing. Styles text becomes styles buffer. Styles text. Okay. Okay, so we have style buffer, we gen, style texture, we gen a texture. Okay, so that might have fixed it right there. But we bind. GL text buffer should not be called on a buffer binding. Bind texture. Bind buffer. Wait, should be. Text buffer. So it's saying we bind the texture and then we bind the buffer to the texture. Style texture, style buffer. Okay. So that links these two things. That makes sense. I'm assuming this worked. Let's run that and see what happens. Ooh. Huh. That should be fine. That should go. Is it that? Why? Did I break something? That would suck if I broke something. Oh, probably because that. So we did take that out. Okay. Oh. Why is it reading? Oh. I was gonna say it's reading red. We were supposed to make it red, but no. Okay. I need a better shader debugger. Okay. Rendering. I know this is like stupid and uninteresting, but creation. And then shader. Wait, really? Wait. Wait. Okay, after every buffer resize. Okay. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Come on, baby. Bringing it home. That's what we needed. Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to clean all this up later. Just FYI. So if we do instance ID times 4, because it's a map 4, we should get each color. Great. Now I forget which of the 1,000 different mouse positions I was using. Paradigm. Mouse. What are we using? Last post screens position. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are getting close. Alright, so when we mouse over something, we want to say... Well, first we want... We have a style buffer, right? Style buffer, which is created here. J is less than 3, plus J. Boom, J. All right, now let's just confirm that this works. Times 4 times 3, we should see the same result. Okay, and now well, yeah, now we want a quick way to update each state. So style changes, we update style. Position changes, we update position. State changes, we probably want a separate buffer for state, right? Right? I want a different buffer for state, so we probably want But we could probably get away with just a texture. Let's just do a texture because it's probably a bit faster. Is that a function? This should compile, right? That is most likely changing way more often than the layout or the styles. So I figured I'd have a lightweight element for the state of each box. But does that make sense? This buffer needs to potentially be updated each frame. All right, styles buffer, styles text, states buffer, states text, states buffer, states text. so bad. This is like states buffer, state buffer. All right. So then we just say context.lm handles state. Oh, okay, so that's what that does. That sets okay. RGBA 8. We're gonna use RGBA 8 states buffer. Then we're gonna do something like use states. You can. All right, so state vec is logic's correct. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. Extern in RGBA 8 UI. UI. Auto RGBA 8 UI equals GL RGBA 8 UI. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do instance ID mod 4. And then renderer. Okay, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna work? There's no way it works. Okay. Did I break? What happens if I just take that away? Oh, so I must have broke some. I broke something. Oh, okay. Renderer. I don't know if I have to do this. Okay. We've created these things. All right. So styles buffer. Style buffer. States buffer. State buffer. States buffer. States texture. What's our states buffer looking like? Or what's our state buffer looking like? All right. Okay, the state buffer is updating. Okay, what happens if I just take that away? Why did this go away? Did that mess with something? Active texture. Oh. Because we're rebinding it at 9. Okay. Oh, and then it's like one of these things where it's like, if this works, I will simply just like it, like you expect it to work eventually, but it's just like, why isn't it working, you know? Um, do something like that. Do we actually have hover? Let's try it without copy. Okay. Why is it always one? Oh man, how long have I been working on this? Alright, we're at 2 hours, bro. Alright, I think I have to stop for this one and then post the next one. Alright.